All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome in. We got some eBay and Poshmark orders to ship out. I'm not sure how many we have. Hold on, I can figure it out real quick. Orders, awaiting shipment. We have 3 Poshmark and 21 eBay, so 24 orders total going out from the weekend. So we're gonna ship them out. I'm gonna talk a little bit about them. We have some really good ones that we're gonna ship out today, and then some mediocre ones. Go live on IG really quick. Go ahead and get started. See if IG is going to go live. Sometimes this errors out. Can you check your phone and see if I'm live on IG? I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Now we're live on IG.
You threw them in Walmart bags.
We're good. Threw out the Walmart bags?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, the ones that were on the thing? I didn't realize you were saving those.
Shove these in there.
Yeah, just look for a regular bag. I just don't want to... don't put the jacket in that one, because that one's leather. I don't want to get messed up. What's up? What's up, everybody? You got to have another bag somewhere around here.
Oh, look.
What's up, Tokyo? Tokyo's in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming on in. We'll set this all up, and then we're going to go ahead and start shipping. If you bought something on Whatnot this weekend, all of your orders have shipped. We literally just finished shipping the Whatnot orders, and now we're moving on to eBay Poshmark orders. Good morning, everybody. Let me know how your sales were down in the chat below. How many items you sold? What was your best sale? All that good stuff. I want to hear about it. And then we're going to go ahead and start shipping. We're going to ship pretty quick today because Kayla and I want to go get some lunch because we're hungry. We've been shipping all morning. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. So we're going to get some stuff. Hi, my name is Wayne. I'm so cool. What's up, Ethan? Ethan, why haven't you been on Xbox? Everybody's been asking about you. I've been like, where's Ethan? You should have saw the clutch I had last night. It was a clutch of a clutch. There we are. I'm looking for these. All right, first sale is a pair of Peter Millar pants. These have been sitting for a while, so I took a best offer on these. They sold for 25 bucks. I paid $13.38, so not too much profit on these, but I had to get them to move. Made $6.62 on these. Not a great sale, but they sold on Poshmark. Easy to ship. Throw them in a Tyvek, ship them out. I'm bored of Fortnite. It's probably because you played literally all day, every day. Probably because you played all day, every day. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Again, if you bought something on our Whatnot, your orders have shipped. Well, mailman hasn't picked them up yet, but you get what I'm saying. They're pretty much shipped. All right, that one goes in a Tyvek. Again, since it's a Poshmark sale, just goes in one of these bad boys. I get them free from USPS.com. Ordered for free, delivered for free, all that good stuff. Oh, I forgot to grab a sport coat. I'll just do it after live. I sold a Peter Millar sport coat too. I paid $8 for it, sold for $50, but I forgot to grab it. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I made a profit on that of 32 bucks. Really good sale. But again, I forgot to grab it. Next up, we got a pair of women's rag and bone jeans. These are size 29. I picked these up for $10.67. These sold for $25. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I make a profit of $9.33. These are going to go into a Tyvek as well. Are you shipping orders, Felix? What's up, Felix? Felix, tell Ethan about that clutch from last night. That clutch. Alright, Tyvek envelope. And slap the label on. We're good to go. Easy peasy. If you guys are hanging out, you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. If not, I'm just going to keep ordering. How does Free Fly do for you? Free Fly is a great brand, especially like the long sleeves. The pants, the shorts do okay, but not this time of year, obviously, because shorts don't really sell too well in the summertime or in the wintertime. Yeah, Free Fly is just a great brand all the way around. Just make sure you get it cheap. Don't pay up too much for Free Fly. It's normally like a $25 to $35 sale, but it sells pretty quick. What's up, Meg? What's up, Abd? Good morning. Do you have a video on setting up multiple shipping labels? What do you mean by setting up multiple shipping labels? Do you mean setting up multiple ways to ship? Because if you do that on eBay, you just literally add shipping. So you put in like priority, and then you can add another service right underneath it, if that's what you're asking. Whatnot's my new favorite app. Loving your shows. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on in. If you bought something this weekend, your order shipped. It's already out the door. Quick and easy. Am I lagging on the other platforms? My computer keeps lagging on me. Hopefully we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. It's just my computer lagging. All right. On to eBay orders. We're going to try to move through these pretty quick. First sale is a pair of women's Spanx leggings. Picked these up for $8.03. They sold for $22 plus shipping. Who pinned that? What's up, Kit Kat? Kit Kat, I knew I didn't make that mistake. I knew I didn't. You had me thinking, like, damn, did I really make that mistake? But you made the mistake. That's just a blonde moment, Kit Kat. We'll let that one slide. 831 Flips, thanks. My store had most of my items at $10, no discounts. I don't know if it's good or bad. Your store had $10, so you're selling everything for $10. I guess it really depends on your buy cost and all that good stuff. I'm not really sure. I don't really sell stuff that cheap. I try to sell for around like 20 to 25 lowest, so you make at least a $10 profit. Anything below that is typically an item I'm just trying to move out. I did with the shoes, Brat. I did with the shoes. You're correct. All right, this is gonna go onto a scale. Put it in a little envelope like this. Oops, gotta zero out the scale real quick. This is gonna ship for 9 ounces. 9 ounces. Is the mailman here?
Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. Okay, cool. Thought it was a mailman. I was like, shit, we gotta get all this stuff out. Ship for $5.62. I should have paid for having them ship myself. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. This is more of a technical issue, but I bought the Jaden label printer, and I do all from my phone. I cannot get it to print to fill the label. Super tiny print. Any advice? Make sure you're printing in 4x6. Change your format to 4x6. You're most likely printing in just the regular format, and that's why you're having an issue with it. You haven't changed your label format to 4x6. How do you measure your success? What metrics should I look at myself? How do I measure my success? I don't really have a meter. I just, if my bills are paid and I'm happy, that's success in my eyes. I don't know. I don't really have a measure for that. That's my measurement. Am I happy? Is my bills paid? Do I love what I do? That's how I measure it. And all those have check marks on them, so we're good. You're looking up some nice, Kayla. Your room is lame. Yeah, she can't hear you. She's in the other room, and I didn't say that loud enough. Shh, you didn't hear me. Next up, we got a RJC shirt. I don't really pick these up unless they have super loud patterns, and this one has birds all over it, which is always a good sign with Hawaiian shirts. I paid $10.70 for this, and it sold for $32.99. $32.99. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This is going to go into a gyro pack. If you guys need poly mailers, I'm trying to think of the word. If you need poly mailers, I do have a discount code in my link tree for gyro pack, and they end up coming out cheaper than you can buy them on Amazon with that discount code. If you're watching this on TikTok Shop, I also have them in my TikTok Shop, so you guys can buy it from there, and most of you have coupons. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a live with the gyro packs too. So that way you guys can get some steals and deals on Gyropack. I'm actually going to reach out to them. They're away right now, but as soon as they come back, I'm going to reach out to them and see if they can give me some kind of coupon, extra coupon for my followers, just for like a single live, so you guys can like haul out on some Gyropacks. How'd you decide the prices of different Polo Ralph Lauren button-up shirts? Looked at your eBay store and they're all different prices. Depends on the fabric, depends on the pattern, depends on the size. And also depends on the label too. There's different labels, there's different patterns, different sizes, and fabric. So for example, if a Polo Ralph Lauren item is a silk linen blend, I'm going to price that higher than a regular cotton shirt because it's a better fabric. I'm coming to Tampa next month, sent you a message on IG. Cool, we'll meet up. For sure. Buried's coming down this weekend too, Big Sweaty. If only he came down this weekend, we could have had a 3-way, me, you, and Buried. But yeah, we'll meet up. We'll go thrifting or something, or go get something to eat. For sure. The Man Dime will be here. I have to hang out with the Man Dime. Next up, we got a Viella shirt. It's a Viella. It's a size large. It is a wool blend, I believe. Yes, wool blend Viella shirts. These are like the only Viella shirts I pick up because they sell fast and they sell for good money. I picked this up for $6.96 and it sold for $30 plus shipping, and it's sold within a month. So Viella cotton shirts don't really sell well. They have to have wool in them. I believe this one was like 20% wool. Nat Nast is still good. The Hawaiian like bowling shirts sell really well, but they're not selling well right now because it's not summertime. So it's not the time of the year for Nat Nast to like really sell well. As soon as the summertime hits and it starts getting hot outside, those silk Hawaiian looking Nat Nast shirts, they'll start selling for good money. They normally sell pretty quick too. All right, this one is going to ship for 12 ounces. 12 ounces. Boom. Is my feed on Facebook and YouTube good, or is it lagging? Because my computer for some reason is like, if I hear the fan running, I've been running it all day, so that's probably why. Let me know if the feed is good over there. I think I have winter down. What should I look for? Summer. Certain brands, short sleeves, golf brands do really well. Shorts, like Patagonia shorts, stuff like that, good. Okay, cool. For some reason, it's like my computer's lagging, but the feed's coming in good. If you guys watch our Whatnot shows next month, you'll see the brands that we typically pick up for summertime. But short sleeves, obviously, all the short sleeve stuff will do good. Patagonia, cool. North Face short sleeves will start selling a little bit better. Whereas the jackets and stuff, they'll still sell, but they'll start tapering off. They won't sell for as much. All right, we got a 2-item order going out. It's this one and one more. Let me see where it is. It's over here somewhere. Where's that? Oh, it's over here somewhere. That's one of them. Oh, is it the black one? Island Fisher. Oh, there it is. All right, so this person, Kim, shout out Kim, bought this and this from me. These are Daily Sports. Not a great brand. I got these in a bulk buy that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. One sold for $17.99, one sold for $19.99. I paid $6.12 each. They're just going to go in the same envelope and ship together. Wayne, you should promote your friend's show tonight. Wink, wink. Promote your friend. Whose shows tonight? I can't remember. How do you cross post? How do I cross post my listings? I use List Perfectly. I have a link in my bio, or actually you're on Facebook. I have a link in my pinned post to sign up. You get 30% off your first month. I'm actually going to work on listing a whole bunch of eBay items today and catch up. Do you use a photo room behind you? Yes, I do. I use the big light box and then also a small light box to take photos of my items. Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I'll promote a show. If you guys aren't, I always promote a show. If you guys aren't following Joel over on Whatnot, pretty good resells, you should. He has really good items. Same quality items that I have. You don't have to worry about stains or flaws with him. Sells some really, really good stuff, so you should hop over to Pretty Good Resells. I think his show starts at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's like 5 Central or something like that. So go make sure you go follow him. He has really, really good stuff. I'll probably be in his show tonight too because I'm not too busy today. After I get done with this and we go get out something to eat, I just got to work on consignment spreadsheets, and then we're good to go for the rest of the day. What size clear bags you use? 9x11. There, if you go to my link in my bio again, Gyro Pack, you get 10% off with my discount code, and get the 9x11 ones. That's the ones I use for most clothing. Does discounted shipping help sales on Posh? I don't do discounted shipping on anything on Posh, to be honest, so I'm not really sure how to answer that. I just keep my shipping the same. All right, IG, I'm not forgetting about you. All right, bubble mailers or poly bags? These are poly bags. I don't use bubble mailers for clothing. Format 4x6 and crop. Yep, 100%. I don't use bubble. There's no need for bubble mailers for something like this. There would be no purpose for that. You're coming through good on here, YouTube. Nice, awesome. How's the weather there? Layered up in California. It's actually cold here today. I woke up, first thing I did today, that's my hair's a little messy, is I woke up this morning and then I had to put out the garbage and it was raining outside. So I was like, whoa, and it was freezing cold. So I was cold by the time I came in. We use List Perfectly. Do they move postings from eBay to Poshmark? Yes. So what you can do is, the way I do it is I download my eBay listings to List Perfectly, download them to List Perfectly, and then I cross list them from there to Poshmark. That's how I do it. So I first list on eBay. So if you already have listings on eBay, you can use List Perfectly and just download all of your listings, and then you can cross list from there. It hailed in Orlando? Holy cow. You're good for something. Thanks, Kit Kat. I appreciate that. Coming from you, that means so much. That means so much. Next up, 7 for All Mankind men's jeans. These are an Austin style, and they are a size 38 straight leg. I always price these up because they always sell really well for me. I paid $10.70. They sold within 2 weeks for $30 plus shipping. There's some people on eBay that price these at like $10 plus shipping. I have no clue why, because these always sell within a month for me, as long as they're a good size. And yeah, I just price them at right around $30, and they always sell well for me. And these are going to go Ground Advantage, because it's cheaper to ship Ground Advantage. Buyer paid $15.70 to have these shipped, and I only paid $8.02. Why that's such a big difference and why we get such discounted shipping, I don't know, but I'll take it. $8.02 is what I'll take. So I made a decent profit on shipping on this one. Aw shucks. Aw shucks. Alright, we're going to speed ship because I'm hungry. We're gonna go get some wings. I gotta take a picture of my packages. And they're outside. All the orders. Alright, that one's shipped. Easy peasy. Alright, next up, we got a pair of BKE. These are BKE Seth jeans. Picked these up for $8. Just listed these again 2 weeks ago. They sold for $24.99 plus shipping. $24.99 plus ship. Yeah, we're gonna get some buffalo wings. Same here. We've had rain and hail with high winds. That's crazy. California is supposed to be having some crazy like storm, aren't you? Whoever's in California, aren't you guys supposed to be having some like crazy storm today where it's like raining like all day long? Jacks. What about Jacks? This is also going to go ground advantage. Buyer paid $11.60. I'm only paying $6.72. The deep shipping discounts on eBay are crazy right now. $6.72 to ship a 2-pound pair of jeans to Arizona. That's pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty freaking crazy. Buyers are paying more. Shipping went up for them, but it stayed like mediocre or less for us. Flooding and landslide were it's crazy. Jamaica Jack silk shirts. No, I don't pick those up. Are you seeing Trisha? Yeah, we already saw Trisha. We saw her yesterday. We had breakfast with her. That's insane. You guys are getting clobbered right now with rain. Flooding and rain. Keep your eBay inventory safe. Put it up high. Next up, I tell you guys all the time when I'm out there live thrifting, always pick up Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy pants. I paid $3.12 for these. Again, these were listed for less than a month, and they sold for $26.99 plus shipping. Buyers all in for $41 on these. They're easy to ship. Let me see where they're going to, because that'll depend if they're going to go priority or if they're going to go ground advantage. It's calm right now. This afternoon it's supposed to pick up again. That's crazy. Yeah, it just rained a little bit here this morning, and we're good. We're good to go now. What's up, Blended? If you own the business, how would you pay someone to help? If you own the business, how would you pay someone to help? Candace, I'm not really sure what you mean by that because I own this business. But, and we do pay for help. So my mother-in-law helps us list, and we pay her salary, basically. We pay her a set wage, or pretty close to it. Depends on how many days a week she works, but yes, that's how we pay her. Like a percentage or by the hour. We pretty much pay her a flat rate. So every week she gets paid just about the same amount of money. Again, it just depends on how many days she works and all that good stuff, but yeah. All right, 2 pounds on these. These are going to Tennessee, and they're only $6.12 to ship. Buyer paid $10.80. Does the buyer see that you guys shipping discount? No, you can pass the shipping discount on to the buyer. I choose not to, simply because I have costs of shipping, the time, all that good stuff. I know some other people pass that discount on. I don't. I decide not to. I'm assuming that you never had a problem with packages missing since you leave them outside. Nope. Never ever. I've never had anybody steal my packages. I have neighbors, and my neighbors are always home. They're old people, and they have pew-pews. So I'm not really worried about it. My neighbors are always watching over my house. I got one across the street that's always home, and one that's next door, and then another one that's on the other side. And all of them are old, and they're Florida people. Florida, man. So I got no issues. These have been listed forever. These are Page jeans. I paid $7.47 for these a very, very long time ago. They sold for $17.99 free shipping. I probably didn't make much money on these, but I'm glad they're gone. I'm glad they're gone. Gotta love good neighbors. Yeah, my neighbors are awesome. Always helping me out. What's up, Angie? What's up, Angie? You guys are just hopping in. Let me know how your sales were over the last couple days. Were they good? Were they bad? Were they slow? Were they otherwise? These are going to ship for 1 pound. They're a little over a pound, unfortunately. They're 1 pound, 1 ounce. So they're going to ship for $7.57. 11 sales yesterday? Nice. He said they're old and they have pew-pews. They do. I can't say the other word because I'm on TikTok. If I say the other word, then they can ban me. So that's why I say pew-pews. Sold 2 items on Posh. Nice. Do you feel like resale values have dropped significantly over last year? I think resale values are going back to normal. That's what I think. I think a lot of people joined again. I talked about this on the Pure Hustle podcast. If you haven't listened to that interview, go listen to it on Pure Hustle podcast over on YouTube or Spotify or anything. I think prices are going back to normal. So during COVID, everybody was able to sell everything for crazy money because everybody had an influx of money coming in. There's free money from the government and they were just spending it like crazy, so prices increased. Just look at the cost of like Nikes and stuff like that. Nikes went wild, the resale value went wild because everybody had this crazy money coming into their accounts. Now the market's going back to normal. I think also people are hurting right now because they were used to that money coming in, and now they don't have so much money coming in, so they're not spending as much as they used to. But I'm not seeing a huge drop in prices on most items. Maybe a little bit, but not that much. Not compared to like 2018. So, yeah, I don't. I think it's just normal. I think a lot of people came into reselling during 2019, 2020, 2021 when they were stuck at home and they didn't have anything to do and they were making this extra income and they were used to everything selling so fast. Now things are going back to normal and everybody's like, nothing's selling. Well, it's probably because before you were used to stuff selling for crazy money super fast and it's not doing it anymore. Next up, we got a Suit Supply shirt. This is a Suit Supply Egyptian cotton, men's 16.5. I paid $8 for this. It sold for $22.49 plus shipping, and that's an Auto Posture sale because I don't list anything for $22.49. So Auto Posture sent out a 10% out offer for me. Somebody accepted it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, that was a great podcast. Yeah, it was a good one. If you guys haven't listened to it, go listen to it. I love their podcast. I've always wanted to be on their podcast. That was like a bucket list item for me to go on their podcast. I've been talking about it for a while. I think I started like doing like lives and talking about them and being like, one day I'm going to be on their podcast. And they reached out and they said, hey, we want to have you on. And it was a cool experience. Orlando and Mike are dope people. They're just down to earth, and I appreciate them for having me on. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll be on again. Maybe like in a year or so. Maybe they'll reach back out and be like, hey, you want to come back on? Update us on how you're doing? I will definitely do it. How much do you put in for shipping on eBay for buyers to pay? I use calculated rates on eBay. So it just depends on where the buyer lives. That's what's calculated. Did you see they put the 20,000 threshold back in place for 1099 taxes? No, I don't pay attention to that, Queen, because to be honest, every platform I sell on, I sell more than $20,000 on every platform. So last year when they moved it from 20,000 to 600 and then they moved it back to 20K, it doesn't really affect me. I'm going to pay, even if they change it from 600 to 20K, you still have to claim that on your taxes. I hope you guys realize that. Just because they don't send you a 1099 does not mean you don't have to claim it on taxes. Any income you earn is supposed to be taxable income. So please say the podcast again. It's Pure Hustle Podcast. PHP, Pure Hustle Podcast, all one word. Go listen to it. It's like an hour and 15 minutes long. So if you guys are listening today, just throw that in on the background and listen to it. It's a good listen. Again, appreciate those guys. He's probably listening. Orlando says he has a sneaky little side account that he watches the shows on and listens to the shipping live. So he might be here right now. Shout out to you, Orlando. I'm gonna figure out what your little side account is. I'm gonna figure you out. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren. Again, these are corduroy pants. Pick these up for $5.34. These sold for $26.99. These are selling like hotcakes right now. Corduroy Polo Ralph Lauren pants. Save all the receipts. Is there a limit on listing templates? I think there is. I think 50 is the limit. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong on that, but I think 50 is the limit. How do you listen to the podcast? You can go on YouTube, Pure Hustle Podcast, or you can listen on anywhere you listen to podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I think they're on everything. Any place you can listen to podcasts, they're on it. I'm going to try to tell them they need to make a YouTube page where they just upload the videos to YouTube and they make the podcast or upload the post to Facebook. They can upload the whole live to Facebook or the whole video to Facebook and people can watch it on Facebook. I'm going to tell them that. What happened Saturday with Whatnot? Shout out John. So some idiot, John, if you're listening to this, you're an absolute idiot, by the way. You thought you got me, but you didn't get me. He pre-bid all of my items. So for some reason, this guy has never bought off me before. I checked his account. And what he did was he pre-bid all of my items to $1,000 or $1,000+ so nobody could bid on them, and he did it with a bad card. So the first two items I ran, he pre-bid them and he won them, and the payment didn't go through because he used a bad card. So so what I had to do was I just had to make one listing with 125 quantity and just run that all the way through. That's what everybody else does. Typically I don't like doing that because you guys pay more shipping on like 10-ounce shirts, and I like to keep those at like 10-11 ounces so that way you guys don't have to pay egregious shipping. But I had to pivot because John, shout out you, John, for trying to F up my show. You didn't do it, buddy. All I did was just create one listing. And now if it happens again, I will have the spreadsheet separate so I can just delete all the listings and then re-upload them all at once and just block that person. It'll never happen again. any way to combat it. So I reached out to Whatnot, and they're working on a solution to where if you block a buyer, all of their pre-bids go away. So if we ever have that happen again and they implement that, if I block them, it'll just go away. So I'm working with Whatnot to try to get that to happen, because I don't want to see that happen to other people. Obviously, if you have a big following, people get mad at you for being successful. They want to try to screw you up. That's what they'll do. They'll try to do something crazy like that, and it's gonna happen to other people. And if they implement this, then you won't have that issue anymore. So, yeah, trying to get that solved. And the person I was talking to has already, I think, brought it up to the team. So hopefully they can implement that. It's a really easy fix. You just, as soon as you ban them, their pre-bids go away. So we just pivoted. There's gonna be people in life that want to see you fail. There's a lot of I see a lot of comments. I want to talk about this too. I see a lot of comments every single day that say things like, I can't be successful because this, I can't be successful because this person or this reason or that reason. That could have been an easy example of something that I could have just gone, I can't be successful tonight, so I am going to end the show. Instead, I just thought for a second, boom, this is what I have to do to be successful. I changed, I pivoted. Was the show as successful as the night before? No, because I think that people were paying more on shipping, which hurt the values, but it was $100 less than the night before. Same amount of items, $100 less. We still made good money. Everybody won. All the consigners were happy with their payouts. So somebody like John could have messed up my night, but instead I just pivoted. And I think that's what a lot of people have to do. I hear a lot of people say stuff like, you're only successful on Whatnot because you have social media. My response to those people are, then grow a social media. If you feel like that's the only reason or only way you can be successful on Whatnot, grow a social media account. You just answered your own question. But instead, they'll go, well, I can't grow a social media because I don't want to grow a social media because, okay, then you don't want to be successful. You just literally helped yourself out. You do not want to be successful. So that's the whole thing with that. John tried to bring us down, and John only helped us out. So shout out to you, John. Now I know from here on out, I learned a lesson that if that happens again, all I have to do is just create one more listing, or I can just go through and upload my spreadsheet again to the show. Super easy to do. So I'll always be prepared from here on out. So next time that happens, John will not win. I'll just literally pivot, take me 5 minutes, upload the show, keep the show rolling. Easy peasy. So true. Thanks for this. Yes, appreciate you. I've been hearing it a lot. I've been thinking, and if I do it, it's not going to be for a while. It's probably not going to be till after this challenge is completed. But I've been thinking about making a new thrifting account. Not even showing my face, just showing videos, doing a voice changer like you'll never know it's me, and growing a side account never showing my face. Because there's a lot of people that say I don't want to be on camera. So I'm thinking about making a TikTok, Facebook, a YouTube, and growing it without showing my face, and nobody will ever know it's me, and showing people that you don't have to show your face. You can grow a social media account. Same kind of stuff I do, same way I do it. And that'll be the way I say there's really no excuses. So if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be on camera. I was able to grow this account from 0 to 15,000 followers in a month or something like that. I really want to do that, but it's not going to be for a while, because I want all of you to forget about that I just said that. It's going to be a very long time before I actually do that. But I want to do that because I want to prove that you can grow social media without being on camera, so nobody will ever have an excuse when they come in my feed. I even want to try to do like a Whatnot show, like promote a Whatnot show and have people go to the Whatnot show. Oh, this was a Theory sweater, by the way. Theory cashmere women's sweater, paid $13.38, sold for $27 plus ship, and it's going out at a 6-ounce rate. Make your scream name John. That would be funny. John Thrifts. Shout out to John. Yeah, don't let people like John get you down. Trust me, there's a lot of excuses. If you go watch any of my videos and you go through the comments, it is just filled with people that resell, that make excuses on why their business is not successful. I didn't take any courses on social media. 0. Took no courses on social media. I didn't go to college and get a business degree. I literally just watched other people, saw what they did, liked what they did, and tried to do it myself. And I did it, and there was many flaws. If you go watch my first videos on TikTok, they are atrocious. But I learned over time what works and what doesn't work. Most people don't want to take the steps. They don't want to do it because it takes too long. They think that this happened like in a day. Like I have 134 people on TikTok right now. How many do I have on those sites? 41 on Facebook, and I have 19 on Instagram. So whatever that total is. I used to have 5 people on TikTok. 5 people every night. I would go live every night. Five people in my life, just talk the whole time to 5 people. That's it. This took a long time to build, and I was okay building it. I'll tell you guys this. On Whatnot, I'm going to have 500 plus people in my show, but it's probably going to take me a year to get to that point, and I'm okay waiting a year. I'm not trying to get there instantly. I'd rather go there in a year instead of tomorrow. Most people will be like, I want to have 500 people in my show tomorrow. How do I do that? I don't do that. I think that it's going to be a slow grow process, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay waiting a while to get to that point. But I will have 500 plus people in my show. I guarantee that. Next up, we got Baird McNutt Murano pants. These are Murano pants, not the greatest, but because they got Baird McNutt linen in them, makes them better. I paid $7.46 for these, and they sold for $24.99 plus ship. You're the reason I want to sell. Let's go. How many on Whatnot? How many do I currently have on Whatnot? I have. Last night we started with 130, then Surfs rated us. We had like 190. We topped out. The best show I've ever had was when Surfs and Ethan were here, and we had 300 people in the show. So, how much did you make last week? I have to look at my spreadsheet. I really don't know. I haven't put in any of my numbers from yesterday's Whatnot show because we had to ship out the orders. First thing we always do is ship the orders to get them out, and then I'll go back and fill out the spreadsheets and pay out the consigners and everything like that. And I think I'm going to report, whoops, what the hell just happened? I think I'm going to report the numbers a little differently. So because I have expenses coming out of my account, I think I'm just going to put all the money I have set aside for the house payoff in a separate account. So I have it in like a side savings account, and then I'm going to report that number. And I think I might report it monthly because weekly just takes too much time to try to figure all that crap out. So I think I might report it every month. So I'm going to do one probably tomorrow. I'm going to report a number that I have in my bank account, and that's how I'm going to do it. That's just the easiest way, instead of trying to report like how much did I make and how much did I pay out and all that crap. That's just too much. So I'm going to keep it that way. How do you figure out what brands are selling? I went thrifting last week but couldn't really find. What you need to do is first you can go to my eBay store, which is linked in my bio, and you can see everything I've listed and sold for the last 90 days. That's a really good way to tell what's selling for me. 2, you need to learn how to look up items on your phone and learn sell-through rate and all that stuff. That's what you need to do. Here's my question. I bought a new tag purple tag Ralph Lauren 100% cashmere sweater, MSRP $9.95. It's a long sleeve basic sweater. Problem is a small hole. Would you have it fixed? Came with extra thread. Yes. Especially if you didn't pay too much for that, I would get it fixed. I would take it to someone that can fix that, especially since it came with extra thread. 100%. I would have that fixed. But when you sell it, you have to disclose that it had a flaw and you fixed it. That's what I would say with that piece. How does consigning work? Check my post on Facebook, Manette. If you go down a little ways, I have the payout. It says like $2,000 payout. That screenshot, that's the consignment. It has all the details on how consignment works and the place where you email me for consignment. By the way, everybody from this weekend will be paid out by today. All the other shows have already been paid out. Yesterday's show is going to be paid out by today. So that's how quick. All the stuff that came into to our house to do consignment with has all been run from last week. And I'm talking, we probably ran like 250 pounds worth of clothing that came into our house. We already ran it. Almost all the consigners haven't paid out except for yesterday's show because I haven't got around to doing the consignment sheet. So that's how quick you get paid. You ship it to me on Monday. Usually we get it by like Wednesday, Thursday. Your items are out by Sunday night latest, and then you get paid out by Monday. Quick, easy. So if you're interested in consigning, make sure you check that post. I also have a pinned post on Instagram too if you want to check it there. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren Blake shirt. This is just a simple Ralph Lauren shirt. Paid $8 for this, and it sold for $22.99 plus shipping. Pick up Ralph Lauren Polo Bear short for $2.50 because I saw you sometimes grab them. Nice. Polo Bears always sell well. Did they pass the 600 minimum, or is it still 20K on taxes? Sally, what I'll say is it doesn't really matter. The taxes, I hope you guys understand. The taxes, the rule just means that platform doesn't have to send you a 1099 unless you hit 600 or 20K. You still have to pay taxes on that income. It doesn't just negate the fact you have to pay taxes on your taxable income. I think a lot of people are confused how that works. They just send you a 1099. That's all that is. You still have to pay taxes on that. That's income. If you make an income, you got to pay taxes on it. Talk to your tax advisor. They'll tell you the same thing I just told you. Still got to pay taxes. Right, Surfs? Surfs just popped in here. I have a bunch of Ralph Lauren, and I know you guys better with it than I would. We don't run too many Ralph Lauren pieces on Whatnot for consignment unless they're like high-end Ralph Lauren pieces, because you just won't make enough. So don't pay taxes. Exactly. That's what Serge does. Just kidding. He pays his taxes. He pays lots of taxes. Don't tell me how to live my life. That one shipped. Next up, we got a pair of Lucky Brand men's jeans. Picked these up for $21.88. These were retail arbitrage, and they sold for $44.10. They're probably going to go ground advantage. Running lunch hour thrifting. Looking forward to getting my orders. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Are these going to go ground advantage? They are going to go ground advantage. 9 by 11 by 2. All right. That one shipped. 802. Don't call Wayne. Don't call Wayne for buy. What? What does that mean? Can you tell us how much you paid the IRS? I haven't done my taxes for this year. I can tell you how much I paid the year before. I think it was 12 grand. But this year I haven't done my taxes yet. So I can't tell you how much I paid because I haven't paid anything yet. What do you consider high-end Ralph Lauren? Purple label. Ralph Lauren pieces that sell typically for $35 or more on eBay. Those are typically the pieces that we're going to take for Whatnot. If they're just basic Ralph Lauren shirts, they're not going to resell that well, so we're not going to take them. Because on Whatnot, they're going to go for $15 after I take my cut and you take your cut. You're going to make like $6, $7 on that shirt. It's not worth it. Do you calculate the shipping afterwards? I set a certain weight and I do the calculated shipping. Bail money, gotcha. So for a regular shirt, I'll normally put 10 ounces in, and then I calculate the weight. I send calculated shipping to the buyer. Next up, Patagucci shirt. Past 5 orders, Patagucci shirt. This one I paid $6.96 for, and it sold for $31 free shipping. Older listing, that's why it's free shipping. What selling platform is the best to begin with? Easiest would be Poshmark or Mercari. Best, I would say, is eBay. That's where I get most of my sales from, is eBay. By the way, IG, I forgot about you. I forgot you were on. Are you still taking consigners? Yes, I'm always taking consigners. We do not have a full list of consigners. Nowhere close. We need a lot more. Tell everyone, watch your Whatnots. So calm, you run so quick. It's great. Appreciate you. I try. We try to make it fun, fun, fast experience. Fun and fast. Karen has great free resellers pack for tech. Caroline, yes, she does. Caroline's awesome. Do you bag the clothes? Yes, I put them in a clear bag first, and then I put them in a poly bag second. I know a lot of people don't do that. I choose to because I think it protects the item and it gives it more of a professional look, and it doesn't really cost that much more. What percentage do I take? 70-30. So you get 70, I get 30 after fees. 70-30 after fees. All the details are on my pin post on Instagram, so go check it out. Where do I get the consigner info? Pin post on Instagram. I have an email set up. It's kwayconsign@gmail.com. That's where you send your email. Once you send me an email, from there I will send you a spreadsheet that you'll fill out with the items you're considering consigning, and then I'll approve or deny them right there on that spreadsheet. It's a super easy process. Next up, Eileen Fisher. These are Eileen Fisher 2X pull-on pants. Paid $4.27. These sold for $34.99 plus shipping. Do you sell on Whatnot? I do. That's the Scott way. That's the Scott way. Doesn't read YouTube? I am reading YouTube. I just read your comment. I try to. Jared, you gotta know. I got like tons of comments, all from everywhere. I gotta try to keep up with everybody. It's hard sometimes. It's hard to keep up with everybody. Watch Barry's Whatnot with the envelopes. Hilarious. Yeah, Barry's a funny guy. Barry's going to be in, I think, on Friday or Saturday. He's going to do the show with me on Friday or Saturday. So I got to reach out to him today. Got you to look. I got to reach out to him today to see what day he's going to be here. But Friday or Saturday, it's going to be Buried times K-Way Whatnot show. And I think he's bringing some items, too, to run on the show. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So make sure you come out. I'll let you guys know what day that's going to be. And then we're back on the schedule. I'm going to set up all the next months of Whatnot shows for the next whole month. Set it up today so you guys can go bookmark them. Columbia show? Yeah. I'm surprised that there was a Columbia piece. It was a good Columbia piece. It was a brand new tag rain jacket that actually sold for good money last night. That's about the only Columbia I would say to pick up is brand new Attack Columbia. Otherwise, pick up the fleeces. They don't sell. They really don't sell very well at all. Mavi Jake jeans, pick these up for $4.28. These sold for $29.99 plus shipping. That's a full price sale. Full price sale. Tell him to wear the shorts. He probably will. He probably will. Can you go back and read my question about Ralph Lauren, please? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll go back and read it. The neon ones do. There's the heat. It's like a heat resistant one. Those typically do well too, but I forget the name of them because I don't pick them up too often. All right, this is gonna ship for £2, and it's shipping for $6.72. All right, what did Jared ask? Poo, 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 poo. I have a question for you. I got a Ralph Lauren polo. It says Polo Ralph Lauren monogrammed cursive on the font. Is that better than a regular polo? Jared, if you send it to me on Instagram, send me a photo of it, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Because I'm not really sure. The monogram one, I've never seen one like that. What's up, Trisha? Appreciate the heart me. First, you're almost last. Do other colors of Mavi jeans sell? Yes, they all do. I pick up pretty much all Mavi jeans as long as they're like $8 and under, and I normally always list them for $29.99 plus ship, and they always sell right around there. Mavi jeans are some of the best selling jeans for me. Here I saw where I asked a couple questions. Yeah, my bad if I'm missing questions. I'm trying to be quick. All right, last couple items. Let's do the best one, second to last. This is, if you've seen my post on Instagram, this is a men's Canali black sheepskin bomber jacket. I paid $26.75 for this, and it sold for $364.49. Really, really good sale. This I picked up a while ago. I think it's in one of my YouTube videos. It's in the live thrift, and it's like part of the thumbnail. So go watch that one. That's when I picked this up. It was like 8 months ago or something like that. But it finally sold, and it sold for good money. And I'm gonna put this one in a box because I don't want it to get messed up. I just woke up from a nap, almost home. Nice. That's King's packing material. I ran out of big bags, so I threw. It's not a food bag. It's not a food box. Surfs. If it was that would have to be like a Publix bag. A Publix bag, and it would have to have like leftover key lime pie in it, and then that would be King's packing material. Yeah, it was a good one. I had to wait for the right buyer on that one, but that was a good sale. So profit on that would be like close to $300 profit, something around there, after fees and maybe a little bit less than $300. That's gonna go in there and pack it up. What was the name? It was a Canali sheepskin leather jacket. I'm just gonna stick this in a shoebox, ship it out. I had it set to a flat rate box, and they paid a lot of money for shipping. They're 15 by 8 by 6. And it weighs in at 3 pounds, so it's going to cost me $7 to ship. Your volume went down, then back up. Not bad. It's probably because I wasn't talking loud. I found about a TJ Maxx for $2.95. Nice. Sold for $800. Holy cow! You can find some crazy good stuff at TJ Maxx if you hunt and peck. It's like the one-off stuff. So I found a Brioni shirt at TJ Maxx and sold that for like $100 profit. No, she hasn't ordered the Barefoot Dreams comforter. Don't remind her. Don't remind her about the Barefoot Dreams comforter. It's gonna be for Christmas. That's what she said. Well, who's getting it for you? Because I ain't. It'll be a Christmas birthday present. Hopefully they stop producing them. All right, I'm almost done. She's hungry. She's hungry over there. I'm messaging her right now. Don't do it. All right, last sale is a train. It's in this box. I'm not going to take it out. We paid $3.25 for this, and it sold for $22.49 plus shipping. All I'm going to do is roll this up and ship it out. We're good to go. What jeans sell? Go to my eBay store, type in jeans. You can see what I have listed and what I've sold for the last 90 days. Easy peasy. This is just going to go, I just wrap this in bubble wrap and stick it in a poly bag, and it will get there perfectly fine. 118. You gotta hurry up. Ladybug wants her Barefoot Dreams dog bed too. That's crazy. People actually buy Barefoot Dreams dog beds. Those are rich people, by the way. I'm not one of those rich people. Do not buy Barefoot Dreams dog beds. You know what happens? It just gets destroyed in like a month. You probably paid hundreds of dollars for a dog bed that gets destroyed in literally a month. It's crazy to me. $4.43 is what this is shipping out for. Yeah, check my eBay store. When you started in your first year, did you ever have downtimes where you just couldn't get consistent inventory to list? No, because I thrifted like as much as I possibly could all the time. I've always had like a little bit of a death pile. So now I've never had that issue. So much I've thrifted at best platforms to begin with. Best platforms to begin with, eBay or Poshmark if you're selling clothing. Both of those platforms are probably the best for you. My dogs gets dog beds from Five Below. I know, that's where they get dog because they ruin it in a month. Why would you pay that much for a dog bed? That's insane. That is insane. Are you still taking... Oh, I already answered that. Why is IG lagging? IG's lagging so hard right now. Oh, well. All right, guys. That's everything for today. We shipped out all 20 plus orders. I forget how much it was. I got to go get some lunch. Kayla wants some lunch right now. I can hear her stomach rumbling from over here. I'll be live tomorrow morning shipping out orders, so make sure you come back tomorrow morning. And again, if you bought something on Whatnot, your orders have already shipped. They're out the door. Mailman's on his way, so those will go out today. If you haven't signed up, go get your $15. Come out to tomorrow's show. We got a show, 100 items, most likely 100 items tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you come out. Go get your $15. Link in my bio. $15 for free. Go grab it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning right around probably 10:30 in the morning because I'll be done early tomorrow morning. Peace.